The impact of Ninoy Aquino's assassination on Philippine politics. In the realm of Philippine politics, few events have had as profound an impact on the nation's trajectory as the assassination of Benigno Ninoy Aquino Jr. on August 21, 1983. This act of political violence reverberated through the collective consciousness of the Filipino people and served as a catalyst for widespread dissent against the Marcos regime. Recently, Vice President Sara Duterte engaged with this pivotal moment in Philippine history by making a pointed reference in her remarks stating, "Didn't the whole country fight back when their family had Benigno Aquino Jr. killed?" Ninoy Aquino, a charismatic and prominent opposition leader, was a fierce critic of the late President Ferdinand Marcos Sr., whose regime was marked by martial law, human rights abuses, and widespread corruption. Aquino's return from self-imposed exile in the United States was met with hope and trepidation, as he had become a symbol of resistance against tyranny. His assassination upon arrival at Manila International Airport triggered a wave of protests and a national outcry that transcended the political divide. It mobilized the Filipino people, including students, civil society groups, and various religious institutions, to demand accountability and justice, ultimately igniting the EDSA People Power Revolution in February 1986. Vice President Duterte's remarks resonate within the ongoing dialogue regarding the legacy of the Aquino family and its implications for current political dynamics. It is essential to recognize that Duterte's statement is not merely a reflection on a bygone era, but rather an acknowledgement of the persistent intergenerational conflict that continues to shape Philippine politics. The families involved, namely the Aquinos and the Dutertes, embody contrasting ideologies, political strategies, and visions for the nation, which have significant implications for governance and national identity. The invocation of Ninoy Aquino in contemporary discourse serves multiple purposes. Firstly, it highlights the struggle for democracy that defined the post-Marcos era and the ongoing challenges faced by democratic institutions in the Philippines. The memory of Ninoy Aquino's sacrifice provokes a moral reckoning concerning the current state of governance, where issues of accountability, political dynasties, and allegations of authoritarianism often recur in public conversations. Secondly, Duterte's comment may represent a strategic maneuver to reclaim the narrative surrounding political legacy and lineage. The phrase, "the whole country fight back," implies a valorization of collective action, yet it also raises questions about who constitutes the whole country. Notably, the various factions involved in the Aquino resistance embody divergent perspectives on governance, accountability, and national pride. Moreover, Vice President Duterte's statement can be interpreted as an implicit challenge to the current iteration of political opposition, which often draws upon the legacy of Ninoy and Cory Aquino. By invoking the tragic memory of Ninoy's assassination, she appears to question whether contemporary leaders and activists possess the same fortitude to mobilize the populace as was seen during the EDSA revolution. It raises critical inquiries regarding the effectiveness of current opposition strategies that seem fragmented and vulnerable to counter-narratives propagated by their adversaries. In recent years, the political landscape has witnessed a resurgence of figures associated with the Marcos legacy, culminating in the presidency of Ferdinand Bongbong Marcos Jr. His rise to power has reignited debates surrounding historical revisionism and the complexities of national memory. The examination of these dynamics must engage with the implications of Duterte's comments, how they reflect a broader sentiment towards historical grievances and aspirations for the future. As the nation navigates this confluence of past and present, it is crucial for citizens, regardless of their political affiliations, to engage in collective remembrance and discourse. Reassessing the circumstances surrounding Ninoy Aquino's assassination requires more than a superficial understanding. It necessitates a commitment to unraveling the underlying societal tensions that continue to shape the Philippines' political landscape. It beckons an exploration of the ways in which history, memory, and collective identity influence contemporary governance and public policy. In conclusion, Vice President Duterte's remark regarding the national response to Ninoy Aquino's assassination is a poignant reflection of the complex interrelations between history and politics in the Philippines. It serves as a reminder of the challenges inherent in reconciling the legacies of the past with the realities of the present. As the country continues to evolve, it remains imperative for citizens to draw lessons from their history, ensuring that the sacrifices of those like Ninoy Aquino are honored through vigilant advocacy for democracy, justice, and human rights.